What's up, Royal Ones? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a spiritual guidance message for the collective. First of all, I want to say thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. Anything you guys need will be in the description box below. As I always tell you guys, ask your spiritual team if this message is indeed for you. I don't want to bring any type of chaos or confusion in your world. Spirit, I ask that you protect my energy as well as protect the collective energy. Only bring forth truth, honesty, and clarity. Anything else we do not need. First card that came out was, when it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. At this time, I do feel like there's like this major cloud in the collective right now, where a lot of people, faith is being tested. A lot of people, belief is also being questioned. Okay? And Source is saying, when you feel like darkness is coming over you, remember that the sun always rises. What else is going on? When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. So there's definitely some form of a challenge that Source is saying it's time to rise up. This is not a time for the collective to run away. At the time right now is 333. This is not a time for the collective to run away. This is not a time for the collective to hide. This is a time for you guys to really stand up and let your voice be heard, is what I'm picking up. Stand up and let your voice be heard. What else is going on? Because there's a strong energy of wanting the collective to be silenced. When you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. I do feel like this is also connecting with people. It's like you guys are bringing, the more that you stand up, the more that you allow your voice to be heard, you are bringing in your soulmate connections, but you're also bringing in one special connection as well, because the more that you stand in your power, the more that you are also attracting people who resonate with that frequency. So Spirit is saying this isn't a time for you guys to, again, to allow the darkness to consume you. Okay, this is a time for you guys to fight spiritually. That means that you hold more power in the spiritual realm than you hold in the physical. But in order for you to bring forth that power in the physical realm, you have to connect with that, with your spirit. Okay, so this is really about the collective connecting with their spiritual team, connecting with your ancestors, okay, connecting with those who who's like your armor in the midst of battles, in the midst of struggles, in the midst of the darkness. Connect with your armor. But this isn't a time for you guys to like go run and hide either, is what Spirit is saying. That's why it says when darkness shows itself, remember that the sun always rises, because in order to get to the light, you must go to the darkness. But you can't sit in the darkness. What is the darkness? The darkness is fears. The darkness is validation. The darkness is sadness. Okay, it's like don't sit in that energy. Okay? And when you rise to the challenge, it rises up to meet you. So that means that when you allow yourself to go towards this challenge, you can overcome it. I just saw 333 again. So Source is saying this isn't a time for you guys to run from the challenge. Okay? Don't run. Face it head on. Whatever this is that you guys are personally dealing with in the collective, face it head on. Give me the 3D energy. We have fifth dimension. Exactly. I'm telling you guys, you hold more power in the spiritual realm. But if you keep connecting with the shadow energy, the energy that tells you you're not good enough, the energy that tells you you're not worthy, if you're fighting in a victim energy, you are giving your power away. This is about taking that quantum leap and connecting with your higher self, because many people are allowing what is taking place in the collective to consume them into a place of needing the validation. For some reason, Spirit is pointing at the movement of Black Lives Matters. It's understanding that melanated people was always here. We didn't just show up like, hey, we matter. It's putting you guys in a space of victim mentality, and sources like rise above that. Rise above the need to be seen, because you are already seen for your greatness. You are already seen for your power in the spiritual realm. Okay, but in order for you to connect with that power in the spiritual realm, you must start doing the work in the physical. And that's why we have rise up. Okay, celestial, spiritual present, angelic guidance, gift of healing. So whatever this challenge is, there is a gift in it, but it's all how you look at that challenge. You can look at that challenge and you know, we're always suffering, it's always this, it's always that. Or you can look at the challenge and realize that in order for you to overcome that thing that keeps you trapped, why does whatever's happening, why does it want you to be trapped? Why does this situation, whatever's happening in the collective, why does it want you to give up your power? Why does it want you to feel like a victim? That's what Source is saying. Your spiritual presence is powerful. You are a celestial being. I saw 555. And there is a gift of healing in this only if you allow yourself to look at the bigger picture. Transmission, sharing spiritual knowledge, divine guidance, experiencing altered state. So this is about, again, altering your state of consciousness, moving from the suffering. Okay, choosing to get out of that hamster wheel where they keep the collective in a state of suffering, because you're not rising in your power. Every time something happens, it pushes the collective back into the state of suffering. It pushes the collective back into the state of feeling like the victim. It pushes the collective back into the state of needing validation. Validate me. I am human. Validate me. And Source is like, you don't need man to validate you when Source has already validated you as a spiritual being, as your spiritual present. You have already been validated in the spiritual realm. That's beautiful. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Divine timing. Happening in God's speed. You're on the right time. Enjoy the moment. Understand that every single time the collective is about to go through a major breakthrough, there is a major spiritual awakening that is happening in the collective. Many people are beginning to wake up from their sleep. Okay? Many people are beginning to wake up, but every single time that the collective is about to move into its new cycle, every time the collective is really about to tap into their Akashic records, their talents, their abilities, every time the collective is about to tap into their voice, every time the collective is about to tap into their wealth, every time the cycle is about to change, the cycle of power is about to go back to its rightful owner, there's always something. It's divine timing where something is always happening to see if the collective will finally close their mouth and use their power. And I don't mean close your mouth as in close your mouth from speaking from a place of victim. Close your mouth from speaking from a place of validation. Close your you're no longer speaking from that place. That is what Source is saying. Close your mouth in that aspect. And really open up to spiritual inspiration, divine guidance. Really receive the messages that are from your higher self. Because every single time, like I said, when the collective is about to go through a major upgrade, everything starts to happen to keep you trapped in the cycle of suffering. To connect with the collective, draw upon universal wisdom, access cellular memory. This is about the collective really remembering who you are. You are a spiritual being. You are having a human experience. You do not have to conform to this certain construct, the matrix, whatever it is. You don't have to conform to that. But please understand that when you do, not only do you give your power away physically, but you also give your power away spiritually. Source is saying to the collective at this time, remember your power. Your energy is what holds the most weight. not necessarily of what you say. It's your energy that holds the most weight. So when you are allowing yourself to seep down into this darkness, your energy is the thing that perpetuates the cycle. Not what you say, collective. It's your energy. We have awakening the DNA codes of light language. This is a light language. Is about channeling the cosmic language that distributes sound and energy to convey messages to your soul. So this is all about, again, your language is your energy, not necessarily your voice, because please keep in mind there are things that we speak that has a far deeper meaning. If we look up, I think it's the etymology of that word, and you'll realize that what you're saying is totally different from what you think you're saying. But when you connect with your energy and you allow your energy to speak for itself, you hold more power, because people can easily manipulate words. Okay? What else is going on, Spirit? Clarify this: when you rise to the challenge, it rises up to meet you. We are activating the DNA codes of prosperity and wealth. Wealth is opening up all around you on all levels. To be wealthy is your birthright. I'm telling you, every single time that the collective is about to hit that major milestone, that major breakthrough, when you're really activating your wealth, these are all the codes that are being activated right now in the collective. All of these energies are being activated, but these are also the energies that they don't want you guys to step into. They don't want you to understand that before there was language of speaking, that the collective uses their mental to speak. They telepathy. They don't want you guys to understand that. They don't want you guys to understand that your energy is wealth. Your energy is prosperity. Your energy is success. Your energy is riches. Your energy is millions. It's worth millions. Why do you guys think that every time that you are about to rise up, there is something that wants to pull you right back down? Because it's your energy. It is not your voice. It's your energy. What else is going on? And this is a time where many of you guys, you're moving into a new cycle. This new cycle will bring opportunities, but also lessons. You may lose some things, or you may have to let some things go. Remember, whatever you lose or let go will be replaced with something better. Life is happening for you, not to you. See, this is the thing. When things start to change in the collective, many people go into the energy of, why is this happening to me? But you don't realize that this is happening for you. But it's like a major test that's happening to the collective, where source is like, are you guys going to rise up, or are you going to go down? Are you going to rise up to the challenge? Are you going to allow yourself to go back down? Are you going to miss out on these activations that are trying to happen within your DNA? Are you going to keep going back around and around in a circle where you keep missing your upgrade? 1 second, you guys. So back to what I was saying. Why do you guys think that every single time that, you know how they say, every time I take 10 steps forward, there's 1 step to try to take you back? But see, if you look at that 1 step to try to take you back, you will realize that's actually an opportunity to push you farther past those 10 steps forward. It'll push you 20 steps forward. But see, this is what happens. Every single time that you guys are ready to rise up in your power, really tap into your light language, okay? To really tap into your prosperity and your wealth, to really go towards this rebirth, they start to take things away from you. And then you start to feel like the victim again. But what source is saying is, when things are being taken away from you, it's preparing you for better. This is what happens. Boundaries overstep. Situations are designed to overstep your boundaries energetically. Instead of addressing the boundary that's overstepped energetically, the collective focus on addressing the boundaries from their voice. Block your energy off, and therefore you don't even have to address. Just block your energy off from people that are trying to play on your frequency to get you to respond in the woe, it's me. Why is this happening? It's a yearly cycle, because every year the collective has an opportunity to receive more and more upgrades. And people who knows how to manipulate you, they know that. They know more and more people are doing research. They know more and more people are tapping into their Akashic records. They know more and more people are getting off the hamster wheel. They know more and more people are awakening up to their divine truth. More diviners are waking up. More channelers are waking up. People are doing major work in the astral realm. They don't want that. Working in the spiritual realm, guiding your dreams. People are getting visions and dreams and all of that before things even happen. More and more people are waking up. But every single time that you guys start to awaken, they try to stop that, getting that cosmic boost. They try to stop you guys from being empowered. They try to stop you guys from recharging your spirit. Again, I want you guys to see something. Source knows when it's time for you guys to recharge up. Other energies knows when you guys are going through this cycle where you're recharging your energy. And just right before you go through that full awakening, you are being accelerated into your calling, expand your awareness. Right before you guys fully awaken, boom, something happened. Because they don't want you guys to hold that new earth. They don't want you guys to ascend. They don't want the change to flow through you. They play on your heart space, collective. What you say? What you say? And now, the divine mothers, the cosmic ancestors are saying it's time to reconnect. I come to you when you are beginning to lose touch with your reality. Come back to me so that I may nurture you. I have more secrets. Okay, again, there's more secrets that's going to be revealed to you guys, but you have to be on a certain frequency. More gifts, more wisdom that you guys are going to be receiving. This is about you guys going outside and really connecting with Earth. Because Earth is connected to the cosmic ancestors. Earth is connected to your ancestors. All right, let's bring it down a little bit. I feel like I was way up in there. So let's get some of these energies so we can close this thing out. Your energy is worth millions. Moon. Changes in your life. Moon is about what's hidden, what you don't see. That's why it says, when it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. There's always cycle. The moon comes, the sun comes. The moon comes, the sun comes. But when you're in the moon energy, allow it to illuminate to you what you are struggling to see. Allow it to guide you to what needs to come to the light. This is about the collective really remembering who you are. Work, achievement, and success. I'm telling you, right when the collective, when you guys are about to experience that work, achievement, success, abundance, wealth, all of that, right when the collective is about to really tap into that power, there's always something that try to get you guys back down. There's always something. There's always an event. Okay? There's always some form of an event that happens to stop you guys from remembering. One second. Like that. Prime example. As soon as I started talking about an event, There's always something, some type of chaos, some type of like destruction, something that pulls you guys back down into poverty, into suffering. It's a cycle. That's what Source is saying. It's a cycle. Get out the cycle. Family wish coming true. Exactly. Every single time that you guys are about to bring more to your ancestors, to your bloodline, every single time that you guys are about to, there's always temptation. What is temptation? It is that dark energy. It is your fears, it's your doubt, it's the need for validation, it's the need to be hurt. It's all of that. It's always temptation that try to stop your family wishes from coming true. There's always an energy that wants to overstep their boundaries. And every single time that energy overstep their boundaries, the collective get consumed in it. Pull back. This is about pulling back. Don't further go into that energy. One second, you guys. Notice how the more I keep talking about this energy, now my kids are interrupting the reading. It kind of goes back to what I said. There's always an energy that interrupts your elevation, collective. There's keep your life in balance. There's always an energy that interrupts your elevation, that stop you guys from evolving, that stop you guys from aligning with your prosperity, your wealth, that stop you guys from experiencing that work achievement and that success. It's the same perpetual cycle over and over and over and over again. And each time that the cycle comes about, the collective respond in the same way. And so it's the saying, you hold more power in the spiritual. And until you realize that, you're going to keep yourself trapped in the physical. In this physical reality of suffering, of lacking. Okay? Whew, that's what I see for the collective. If you guys like what I did this reading, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. See you guys in the next video.